that Jason Biggs? No way.
Is that the Jeffrey Howard?
It is. How are you, buddy?
I knew it. How are you, man?
Are you ready for me to blow your mind?
Yeah.
Okay. Last time we spoke, I know the date and the time.
Oh my gosh.
It was the American Wedding junket. I even have my junket schedule for TV that day. I still have it. Look at this. It was July 19th, 2003 at 12:40 p.m. is when I spoke to you and Allison.
Wow.
Is that crazy? 18 years ago. You even signed this for me, so thank you. I still have it.
Oh my God, look at that. That's amazing. How great is that?
Is that cool? So I was real thrilled. 18 years to get back in front of you, buddy. So here we are.
That's amazing. Here we are at long last.
And what a great reason to get in front of you, man. The subject, what a great thriller. Complicated too. That's what I like about my thrillers. They're really, in depth, and they really do a character study. And you play a documentary filmmaker who caught a murder of a black teen on tape. He's living with the fallout. He can't seem to move on, and he doubts his work means anything, huh?
Yeah, it's really interesting. I love that you use the word complicated, because it is that. I mean, I've read this script and I thought, oh my gosh, first of all, I had trouble identifying exactly what it was at first, which of course is, I think, a great thing. It felt like an intense character study, a drama, a thriller, and ultimately it is all of those things. And I thought, Lanny Zipboy, who, once I met her, sat down with her and talked to her about what her plan was for this film and what her objectives were. I was like, oh, okay, she can handle this. It is all of those things, but she has a really sort of set vision for this. And, for me, I was just really, I was nervous. This is not something I normally do. You just held up the American Wedding poster there.
I think you was comedy or romantic comedy, something. This is totally different, out of your comfort zone. And
that is the perfect way to put it. It is out of my comfort zone. I've done dramas in the past, and while it's not normal for me to do them, I was never fully out of my comfort zone. I always felt, oh, okay, I can do this. It's not what I normally do, but I got this. This was the first time where I was truly uncomfortable. I was not sure that I could actually do it. I was scared of doing it, and therein lied the appeal, and I just didn't want to be a distraction, right? I know that I come with baggage, this movie felt to me like it asked a lot of important questions. I believe it does. I believe that was accomplished. I believe it's important. And I did not want to be a distraction to that. But Lanny instilled in me a confidence that I could do it and that I wouldn't be. And it was, I wouldn't say it was a lot of fun to make. I think after the fact, I appreciate how great of an experience it was, but it was really scary for me. It was really hard.
You did a brilliant job. And, I love how your character, not only is he doubting himself, but it affects his relationship with his girlfriend. And if that doesn't complicate matters, he hires a personal assistant that she's jealous of,
Yep.
So just not only adding to his trouble, but he's not making things easier in his world. And I love his new project. The actor who plays Kwame, he was just explosive.
He's amazing. I think you're great. He's about to just take off. I think he's got a few things that are coming out. He is an incredible actor. I mean, I sat down with him between scenes. I was like, holy moly, man, that was incredible. Like, you are.
Well, he goes from an angry young black man to this emotional wreck. I think the scene for me throughout the whole film, when his mother died and your character is trying to console him, and because he plays this tough guy, but again, he's a son, right? And he just lost his mother. Yep. Man, that tore me up.
It was incredible. No, he was brilliant. It's written so beautifully. It was directed incredibly well. I mean, it was a really, really powerful scene. And, it's interesting, that little moment in the movie, highlighting the sort of the relationship of this kid and his mother, and now you've got this in the rest of the film, you've got this relationship between the kid who dies, sort of the opposite. The kid dies, and then the mom, Anjanou Ellis, is coming back, and so she's dealing with her loss, right? And so Yeah, it's just yeah. I don't know where I'm going with that, but
Well, I thought your character was going to pull out a cell phone. I thought he's got to get this shot. He's got to get something for this documentary, and he didn't. So
yeah,
that really, that said a lot about his character. But I was thinking, don't do it. I thought he was going to pull out his phone or say,
totally. Well, I think Phil actually thinks that I think for me, Phil's big journey is that I think when we meet him, he doesn't think he has done anything wrong. Not only does he not think that, but I think he believes that he's actually doing the world doing good, right? I think he believes that by filming this world and choosing these guys as his subjects, that he's actually doing a good thing for the world. And it takes him the whole movie for him to really realize that maybe just by the sheer fact that he's in that role and he's choosing these subjects, that he's actually perpetuating this divide and causing the problem. And so, yeah, which is to say nothing of what moral obligation he may or may not have when he actually witnesses, the kid dying when he's filming him. So,
yeah, that's why this is such a great thriller, but also for an actor, a great character study. There's so many different layers to this, and
oh my God, yeah,
it was great.
Yeah.
Also, New York City, perfect backdrop for this story. I mean,
Right?
I've been there in a couple of years, and I've watched you walk around New York. I'm like, oh, I just miss it, but that just really sets the tone and the mood for the entire film too. So it's a New York story. So
I agree.
well, Jason, they're wrapping me up here. Congratulations on a great thriller. Thank you for joining me today. And let's do it again soon. Let's not wait 18 years, okay?
We're not waiting 18 years, Jeffrey. Absolutely not.
All right, good luck with the film, and thanks for talking to me.
Thank you. Nice to see you again.